An estimated 70 to 90% of all stock media never sells, not even once. Let's improve those odds if we can for me and you. There are a few mistakes that a lot of stock media creators make when they're first starting out, or maybe even after they've been doing it for a long time. I want to help you minimize those mistakes and therefore increase your odds of selling more of your clips. The first issue that people have is saturation. And what I mean by that, I'm not talking about the color, I mean that the saturation of the content that they're producing. They're filming things or taking pictures of stuff that there are thousands, maybe millions of pictures or videos out there. Look around, find out what's being done, and don't do that. Here's kind of a guideline I use. If it's easy to do and it's kind of obvious to you, then that means it's easy and obvious to everybody else. You can get online and see, you can search for certain things, like maybe a person running their hands through the grass, like in that famous gladiator scene. Everybody saw that, everybody loved it, and everybody started doing that exact clip. So don't do that. Try to think of new things with unusual angles, with concepts that aren't oversaturated. There's millions and millions and millions of assets out there. So try to find something that's unique to you, where you live, a hobby that you have, the models that you have access to, something that helps your clips stand out and isn't just the standard thing that everybody's doing. If you want to do pictures of a banana with this color background or that color background, I guarantee you it's been done so many times that no one will ever find your picture of a banana. The second thing is quality. Now, people get mixed up with what I mean when I say quality. I'm not talking about having the best cameras or equipment. I just mean that it needs to be exposed right. It needs to be color graded to Rec 709, maybe with a little saturation and a little bit of contrast. It needs to be in the right format. Usually you can only upload MOV or MP4 videos. For example, JPEGs, if it's pictures. Look on the stock sites that you're uploading to and find out what the resolutions are, what the frame rates are, what the standards are for the platform that you're uploading to. Follow those closely. You just waste your time and get things rejected if you're not following that. Everything has to be exposed right. Everything should be color graded in a neutral way, but a way that shows the natural thing that you're filming. If it's video, it should have very little movement, unless, of course, obviously there's exceptions like FPV drones or some kind of stylistic footage. Uh, but I'm talking about for the vast majority of things you do. Very little movement, very smooth, no noise, no pixelation, no banding. All of those things will just get your footage rejected. Whatever is rejected, read the reason why. Don't take it personally. Learn from it, adapt, improve. The next mistake that a lot of young, or when I say young, I mean young in the business. I'm not young at all, of course, but I'm young in this business. The next thing that people do and that I've done is if they get a good concept, and instead of getting 10 or 15, maybe 20 clips of that concept, they do 100 or 150. You're oversaturating your own material then. I recall one time I filmed myself doing taxes, and I had three different emotions. I had an emotion where I was very good at it, very professional, like a CPA, older guy doing his taxes. Then I had another one where I was confused. I didn't know what the bills were. I couldn't understand the receipts. I don't know how to use the computer. And then I had one where I was upset. So I had three concepts that I could film all at once. With those three concepts, I could do very close, a close-up of something, my hands on the computer looking at the receipt, something like that, medium, and far. The far one gives the context of the location. Somebody might buy all three of those to string them into a commercial or something. Then I always try to think of one unusual angle, something that nobody else will have, and that's going to help you. So for each of those three ideas, those three different emotions I had for the same concept, I did 4 or 5 clips. That's it. I found that if I upload them all at once, they don't do as well as if I upload 4 or 5, wait a few weeks or even months, upload 4 or 5, one from each concept, and then do that. What happens when you upload a clip is it goes to the top of the search engine. A lot of places will say new clips or new concept. You know, they'll be at the top of the search engine to see if they sell right away. Then they'll just stay up there. So when you release them over time like that, you have more opportunity to have yours in the top of the search when people type in old man doing taxes. Mine are going to be up there if they've been recently uploaded. If they just click on one, they're going to find this series clips like this using the same model. If they click on anything like that, all the other clips will come up, so you have more opportunity for your clips to be featured. Feels like I get more sales when I do that. The fourth mistake people make is just not putting good keywords in and a good description. Don't overthink this. Write out exactly what it is and put those keywords first, then think of other keywords that go along with it. Don't put in trendy keywords if they don't match what your clip is. That's going to have people look at your clip, not select it, go on to something else, and your clip is going to go further down in the search results when people search on what it is you've taken a picture of or filmed. So be very deliberate about what you do. Use plenty of keywords. Most places will give you 49. I've heard some arguments that using all 49 doesn't have any advantage, but if I have 49 keywords that pertain to my clip, I'm going to put all 49 in there. I also found that it's not that bad if 20 or 30 is the best keywords for that clip or that picture, then just put in those 20 or so. Without good keywords and a good description, people will never find your clips no matter how good they are. The last and most common mistake that any person getting into this will do is that they give up. Many times people will say, I've uploaded 400 clips, 400 pictures, whatever, and I've only had $12 in sales. And my response to that is, congratulations, you're doing well, you're doing great. This is a business where numbers count. If you do all those other things that I've told you about, you still have to have huge numbers if you're going to get big sales every month. I do know that that depends on the person. I don't think I'm very talented. I don't think I'm very imaginative. I know that in fact, I know I'm not these things, but I have 7,000 videos and about 4,000 pictures. Over time, by the way, I've just gone to videos and I upload only those pictures that I feel like uploading when I upload them. And the reason for that is that videos just make a lot more money. Even if you sell a lot of pictures and you have a big library of pictures, you're going to make more money in video. That's just what people are buying right now. Those are the biggest mistakes that I make and have made, continue to make from time to time. I have to remind myself now and then about these same things. I hope this is helpful. If you like this kind of content, I'm hopeful that you'll subscribe and that you'll watch some of my other videos. Have a good day. This has been fun visiting with you.